In this video, we're going to talk about push and pull marketing and getting the right mix of both. Hi, my name is Elton Bucock, digital marketer, speaker, BBC panelist. Most of all though, passionate about you and promoting your business. So first of all, if you haven't come across the terms push marketing and pull marketing, let me explain those. Then we're going to go on to explain why you might need both, what mix is right for you, and how do you decide that. So first of all, push marketing. Push marketing is when you go out pushing to other people. Let's give some examples. So you might see a radio advert, a TV advert, a magazine advert, all of this stuff, Facebook ads, all of this is all about push marketing. It's you pushing out to them. So then what is pull marketing? Okay, pull marketing is when you're doing things that generate interest in you. So pull marketing makes you attractive, that they come looking for you. So we talk about content marketing, so writing valuable content. We talk about doing videos like this one, just providing information out. So in some forms it could be PR, so it could be the sort of editorial content within a publication or on a TV program. So this is all about how you just generate brand awareness, but it's not really an advert in as much as there's no call to action to come and buy from me. It is just information given out that makes other people think we really should work with this company. That's all about pull marketing. Pull marketing became really popular when it came to digital marketing. So there's a lot of that in the digital space. Of course, the challenge is going to be, now I understand what push marketing is and what pull marketing is. How do I know which one to use? Do I need to use both? How much of one as opposed to the other? How do I work that out? As you'd understand, there's no hard and fast rule that it's 50% of one and 50% of the other. It really depends what you do as a business. And that's what I want to help you with, so that you have a mechanism to decide for yourself whether it should be push or pull marketing and how much of each. So the first thing to consider is how much brand awareness plays into the buying decision of your potential customer. So the thing that you do, are there brands that exist in your sector, and is it important to your customers? So would you look at another brand and think that they would go to that company because they're a bigger brand? Or is brand just irrelevant? People are looking for a particular item, it doesn't have a label on it, it's a commodity. Now for most businesses, an element of brand awareness will exist, but you've just got to decide how important it is to your existing customers and to your potential customers. If you really don't know, do some research. Find out how much is brand awareness important to your potential customer. The next thing to look at is how technical or how much does what you do need explaining first before somebody is able to buy what it is you do. If what you provide is really, really obvious, you sell, let's say, ice cream, then nobody needs to read lots and lots of information about how good ice cream is before they're able to buy ice cream. So it's not like a long buying decision where you might need to understand some technical aspect of a product or service before you're ready to make a purchase. So that's the second thing to look at. And it's really about how much education does somebody need in their buying process. Finally, similar to brand awareness, we need to understand how long do people spend looking for what it is you have. So if this is an impulse purchase, people don't go around looking for what you've got. They kind of know they exist, and at the point that they want one, they just go and buy on impulse. Or they come across an advert for something they never knew they needed, but it's an impulse purchase. They make that decision straight away. Well, that's very different to the kind of more considered purchases that we make. So there's big differences between whether we need educating on a purchase or we don't need educating on a purchase, whether there's a lot of brand loyalty and brand awareness needed as opposed to people not caring about the brands within the sector or the solution you've got. And finally, in terms of whether people look around for a long time or a short time, as in an impulse purchase for what you've got. So we'll use all of those three in a minute to work out whether you should be doing more push marketing or pull marketing. But first of all, it's question of the day. So how much does your view of a brand change your likelihood of buying from that particular company when you've got other options available from different brands? So this is all about understanding whether you are led by brand awareness or not. So when you go to buy something, there's multiple people selling that. How much does a brand rather than the product affect your purchase? So go ahead, put that down in the comments. So down in the comments is where I can engage with you on it. I love to have conversation there. So how much do you see brand within your own buying decisions? Go ahead, put that in the comments below. Okay, so now the key part, the summary and how we pull all of that information together. Clearly we were creating scales from whether somebody needs educating or whether they don't, whether it's a considered purchase or an impulse purchase, and whether brands play a part in that particular buying decision or they don't. Now, clearly, if brands play a part in the decisions, then you need more pull marketing, content marketing, brand awareness activities. If people need educating around the product that you have, then you're going to need more pull marketing. And if people consider the purchase for a while, you're going to need more pull marketing. So what I want you to do is look at all of those things together and nudge left or right towards push marketing, just adverts. An advert goes out and specifically asks somebody to take an action, to buy from you. That's relevant when it's an impulse purchase, there's no education required, and brands just don't make a difference in the purchase. So if you've gone all the way to no brand, impulse, no education, you really don't need to be thinking about pull marketing. You don't need to build a brand online. You don't need to educate. Content marketing, all of those things are not going to help you. However, if you believe that people absolutely buy on brand, they need a lot of education around the product or service, the solution, and at the same time it's a very considered purchase, then you're not going to benefit from lots of push marketing. You need pull marketing. By the time it gets to push and seeing an advert, already people have made decisions. So they should be coming to you, hence the word pull. So you need to focus on content marketing, getting your name out there well ahead of when somebody will make the decision. Now, in most cases, you're falling somewhere between the two. So it's not an either or. You could be saying, well, actually, people do just make this decision, but brands are important, but the education isn't. Or they might be saying, well, it's kind of important to people, but it's not 100% the case. And I would suggest for most people, you're sitting somewhere between 80-20 or 20-80 in terms of percentage of each. So you're likely to need both, but how important is one or the other? You've now got the three criteria to help you make that decision. You can add anything below if you need some more input on it. So you can add that to your question of the day, put that in the comments below, and I'll try and help you out. If you found this video useful, you're going to find a lot more useful videos on my channel. So go ahead, subscribe now, and when you do, make sure that you hit the notification bell. Hitting the notification bell means I can let you know when there's a new video for you. I've put a video up on screen as well. I recommend you go watch that video now. It's got some more great content for you, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video.